Chinese food is often very greasy. This is not an uncommon sight in China. From the small streets of the countryside to the bustling cities of Shanghai and Beijing. Watching videos about cooking in China, about food in China, you may be surprised, why is there so much oil? Many people always wonder, why can Chinese people eat so much oil? Are they not worried about their health or the long-term consequences? This will be explained by geography, cultural habits, and cuisine. China is a vast country with an area of over 9.6 million square kilometers, stretching from the arid sama-gobi regions in the north to the humid tropical forests in the south. This geographical diversity has shaped the way people eat for thousands of years, and oil is one of the most important things to adapt to nature. Take a trip to northern China, where winters are long and temperatures regularly drop below zero, such as in Heilongjiang province. Fat is not only a cooking ingredient, but also a vital energy source. A typical example of northern China's fat-related cuisine is the northeastern region's jellied meat. This dish is made from pork stewed in lard for 4 to 5 hours, creating a layer of fatty, soft fat that melts in your mouth. According to nutritionists, a worker in this region needs about 3,000 to 3,500 calories per day to maintain health in the cold winter. And lard with 900 calories per 100 grams is a cheap, effective, suitable choice to meet those needs. In the North China Plain, where the land and crops depend heavily on the unpredictable weather, people have created fried cakes. These cakes are made from flour mixed with salt, then deep-fried in lard at a temperature of about 180 degrees Celsius for about 3 to 4 minutes. One such cake will provide about 400 calories, enough for a farmer to work in the fields all morning. According to historical statistics from the Ming Dynasty, each family in the northern region of China usually wrote at least 10 kilograms of lard each year to get through the winter. This shows the importance of fat in life. The north is cold, while the south is warmer. So the opposite is true in southern China, where the climate is warm and the land is fertile. Vegetable oils have become a more popular alternative to animal oils. The Yangtze River Delta, known as China's Rice Bowl, produces more than 60% of the country's soybeans, or 20 million tons a year. Soybeans are pressed into soybean oil, which accounts for 45% of China's total vegetable oil production, and the Chinese have been eating vegetable oils since ancient times. A typical dish here is the crispy fried fish from Hunan. The river fish is caught from Dongting Lake, one of the largest freshwater lakes in China, then deep-fried in soybean oil at a temperature of 170 degrees Celsius for about 5 to 6 minutes. It creates a golden, crispy crust, while the meat inside remains tender and sweet. A 500-gram fish requires about 200 milliliters of oil to fry, illustrating how closely vegetable oil is embedded in southern cuisine. Even topography plays a role in China's oil consumption habits. In the Sichuan Mountains, with an average altitude of over 3,000 m above sea level, people here have developed a technique called quick stir-frying over high heat to save time and firewood. In general, they cook quickly so they can eat quickly. A plate of stir-fried vegetables with garlic, completed in 2 minutes with 3 to 4 tablespoons of soybean oil, is proof of this adaptation. Oil not only helps cook quickly, but also maintains a high temperature, ensuring that vegetables are crispy and fresh and meat is cooked evenly without losing nutrients. Thus, the diversity of geography, from frozen to high mountains, from cold to hot and humid, has made oil an indispensable part of Chinese life. If geography is the foundation, then culture is the glue that binds oil to Chinese life. Over its 5,000-year history, the country has experienced periods of severe famine. In such a context, energy-rich foods such as oil and fat are not only food, but also a symbol of prosperity and hope. A typical example is Peking duck. It originated during the Yuan dynasty and is now famous all over the world. To make it, the duck is dipped in 170 degrees Celsius hot oil for 40 to 50 minutes, then hung up to dry the skin, creating the perfect crispy texture. A duck weighing about 2 kilos needs about 1 liter of oil to prepare. And when finished, the golden skin shines like a work of art. Once reserved for royalty, today it is the centerpiece of grand banquets. More than 3 million roast ducks are consumed each year in Beijing. The equivalent of 3 million liters of oil is used for this dish alone. And the oil goes further. The yin and yang principles in Chinese chemistry also contribute to explaining the habit of using oil. According to ancient Chinese books, food is divided into hot and cold to be stored by the body. Oils and fats, with their warming properties, are often used to neutralize cold ingredients such as vegetables, fish, or tofu. In addition, the Chinese also place great importance on the aroma, color, and flavor of food. Oils and fats are the key to achieving all three of these elements. For example, when frying a chicken in peanut oil at 160 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes, the golden crust shines like a painting. The aroma spreads dozens of meters, and the fatty taste permeates every fiber of the meat. From Tet holidays to family meals, oil is not only an ingredient, but also a way to express affection, generosity, and cultural identity. Oil from China is famous for its diversity, from 8 major schools such as Sichuan, Guangdong, Shandong, to thousands of local dishes. Oil is the thread that holds it all together, from the preparation to the final flavor. In Sichuan, oil is elevated to an art form with chili oil, a mixture of soybean oil heated to 200 degrees Celsius and mixed with dried chili, peppercorns, and sesame seeds. A bowl of noodles like this cannot be without 2 to 3 spoons of chili oil, which brings a characteristic spicy taste, numbing the snail's tongue. Figures from the Sichuan government in 2023 show that this province alone consumed more than 1.2 million tons of vegetable oil each year, of which 1/3 was used as seasonings such as chili oil and hot pot. A Sichuan hot pot, serving about 4 people, needs about 300 milliliters of oil to create a layer of red fat floating on the surface, both retaining heat and enhancing flavor. Fat also played a role in food preservation, especially in the pre-refrigeration era. In Yunnan, salted meat was soaked in lard to keep it through the long winter. A 1 kilogram piece of meat required 300 g of lard to preserve it, and the average family here would burn 5 to 10 kilograms of lard each year. It sounds like these are stories from the past, so perhaps today the Chinese also want to change. They are also afraid of grease like many other countries. Since 1978, when China opened its economy, the rapid change in lifestyle has brought new health problems. According to the World Health Organization, the obesity rate in China in 1980 was only 1%. By 2023, it was 16%. That equates to more than 200 million obese Chinese. Type 2 diabetes affects 120 million people, and cardiovascular disease accounts for 40% of urban deaths. Tsinghua University, a renowned Chinese university, has pointed out that the average Chinese person consumes 42 g of oil per day, which is twice the level recommended by the World Health Organization. Dishes like roast pork, hot pot, or fried chicken were once a source of pride, but are now considered enemies of health. However, oil still has a strong appeal. A 2023 survey in Beijing found that 72% of young people still eat fried foods at least 3 times a week, despite knowing that they are unhealthy and have many risks. So we have come to understand why the Chinese eat so much fat. It is the result of a long journey, where geography lays the foundation, culture breathes life, cuisine elevates, and lifestyle shapes. From the cold meat of the Northeast to the spicy chili oil of Sichuan, from the filling fried dumplings to the roast duck, fat has accompanied this nation through all the ups and downs. It was once a shield against harsh weather, a symbol of prosperity, the soul of cooking and the fuel of life. Despite the health challenges it faces in modern times, oil remains an indispensable, inseparable part of the Chinese identity. And you, would you dare to try the greasy and even spicy dishes in China? Leave your thoughts in the comments below.